Hi, welcome for my video. And this is the downloads all the way down.
Hi, it's raining, it's wet, it's loud and it's cold, and I am taking this opportunity of having a little bit of time to myself for a couple of minutes to make a download video. Yay, that's something I haven't done for a while. How's it going, everybody? Woo, filming on a broken iPhone. I wish I had some way to show you exactly what has happened to this poor thing, but basically the glass had all shattered, so I decided to sit down and pick all the glass off because like the touchscreen itself was still working, but the glass was just fragmenting and getting everywhere, which was just sort of awful. I must have done something to damage the screen when I did it, because now there's a huge dead spot, like this big thick white line through the middle of my screen, which makes everything to do difficult. That's where the record button is, obviously, and all sorts of other stuff. It's a real hassle, but we do what we can do. This is really awkward filming. I'm currently using my mirror to see how I'm seeing back at myself through the phone, because my front-facing camera is actually completely non-existent now because some glass fell off from the front of it, and now with no lens to refract the image, it's just blurry and yuck. So this is about the best I can do. I've had a few weeks of uni. I had to take a couple of lessons off last week and a bit during the week before as well, because I sprained my ankle really badly. I'm going to edit in some pictures of the aftermath here so you can see. Henry's bed was pushed up right against the window, so when you needed to close the window you used to have to climb up right on top of it. So I did this, and when I went to step down, instead of stepping down on the base of my foot like a normal person, I stepped right down on my ankle, and that was more than 2 weeks ago now, and it is still really quite sore, mainly because I haven't had a lot of time to actually get up and be off it. We had some people drive us around the first couple of days, but being a one-car family where I'm the only person who can drive, I still had to drive around and do other things as well. It's not agonising, and it's definitely getting better, but there's still a bit of tenderness, a bit of soreness and bruising, and there is a lot of lightning. Wow. It's kind of coming out of nowhere, this, actually. It's very dramatic. We had a huge lightning strike right next to our house only a few minutes ago, just before we left, and it was loud enough to shake the whole house. It looked like it struck maybe our fence, maybe the house next to us, I don't know, but it was very close and it was very scary. So yeah, that was a bit dramatic. I wanted to do a uni video, and I am going to do a uni video very soon. I've just been my classes start. Oh, rain's making me sleepy. My classes start basically not long after I have to drop Henry off at school, so actually getting a chance to film before I have to go in class is not great, and obviously I can't film during class, and I started to get to know some people, but still not quite so much that I want to seem like a complete wacko during rehearsals and stuff. But stay tuned for that. Probably the next video, maybe the one after that, sometime I'm going to go a uni video, and if you get a chance to do one yourself, Eilish, do one before me. I don't mind. No, that's fine. What was I talking about? Novels! Yes, congratulations, Eilish, on finishing your novel that you started way after me. Actually, downloading that program you told me about, that Scrivener, has actually been really good. I'm going to put a link down in the description, and we should so push for sponsorship. That's going to download, brought to you by Scrivener. We'll have to come up with super cool writers intelligently verify information needed. Great. Anyway, I have actually been making a lot of progress on it. I've gone back and added in a couple of things into some earlier chapters that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and it's actually been a lot easier jumping back and forth. I've had a chance to draw up a map, do some proper character studies, just get all the information to what spot. So it's actually making some decent progress. I feel like I'm about a third of the way through. I'm about 200 pages. I feel like I'm maybe somewhere between a third and a half of the way through at the moment. It's interesting because even though I am writing a fantasy novel, I feel like that's not really what it is at heart. To me, it is part... Ooh, there's another one. To me, it's part a character study... Ooh, wow. Ooh, felt that one. To me, it's part a character study, and more than anything, I think it's really a mystery novel more than anything. I think I've just used a fantasy setting as an excuse to not be grounded in realism more than anything else. So there's no real... I mean, there's plots and thrones and kings, but that's not really what it's about. It's more all in the background around these main two characters, and I've noticed more and more as I go along, I haven't been fleshing out the other characters as much as I originally thought I'd end up. There's a lot of sort of characters that come in and out. Now, I thought we're going to be really important, sort of didn't end up being. So, oh wow, I've had my finger in the camera the whole time. Important character. Yeah, so I'm probably going to go back. I don't know whether I'm going to go back and fill them out or whether I just really want to hone it in, because more than anything I really want the focus to be on these main characters, because the story's as much about what happens to them as like all the little side plots and everything more sort of service. I don't know. I don't really know yet. I'm not really doing a fancy writing degree, so I just sort of do my own thing, I guess. I'm sure if I'd been doing uni, oh god. If I was talking about my songwriting, I could use much better words than what I'm using now. It's ironic talking about writing and I can't use the right words, but yeah. So you're probably going to have this whole trilogy finished before I even finish the first books. That's cool. When you're on your tour supporting your book, you can promote my book, because hopefully I'll have the first one finished by then. Fingers crossed. I'm really pushing my YouTube channel now. I spent like 2 weeks working on... It's mainly just... I got the whole thing done. The recording of the music's really easy and all of that stuff. It's my fingers back in again. The recording of the music's really easy and all that stuff. It's just finding time to film the video supplements and the editing. Oh, the editing. The tiny little screen and trying to line up these strums and piano playing and all of that down to the microsecond. It's so frustrating. I was going to get Becky to film me trying to do it last night, but my phone went flat, so you miss out on that fun. Anyway, this video has gone on long enough with me not having too much to talk about. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Those of you who are watching. Those of you who are interested in helping me make better quality content for both my channels, please check out my Patreon. I'm going to put a link down in the description and be really annoying until I get more followers, or patrons, or whatever you want to call them. And yeah, Eilish, you have been you. I have been busier than I honestly thought I was going to get, and loving it. And this is the down low.
You gonna say goodbye?
And goodbye. That's all my video.